Hello, you beautiful humans, and welcome back to our Georgian farmhouse. A few weeks ago, you guys voted for the living room to be the next room we renovate, and we got a bit nosy, which has led to what I'm hoping is a very exciting discovery. Do you know, one of the things I love about renovating is the surprises, and we'll talk more about what we've learned in this renovation process later in this video. But to look at the living room, this modern grey carpet has been hiding something for potentially a very long time. We've lifted a corner and found what could be, oh my God, could these be the original floorboards from the 1700s? Like, could they be? I'm so excited. We obviously need to sand and clean them, but what do you think? Are they original to the Georgian period or not? I found what I think is a good wallpaper for the living room. This kind of goes against everything that I said though, because I said a William Morris or a mural, bold. But I'm now thinking Nancy Myers, with same panelling, but make the panelling like a dark taupe and the wallpaper kind of like a textured light neutral, and then do lots of layers and browns and not real colourful, Monty. Not real colourful, but lots of like earthy tones, I think, and fabrics and like different textures and different patterns to make it look quite curated, but like it's accidental, even though really I'm making it happen. Hello? Hello? Okay, never mind. I think it was just John upstairs, but it sounded like a ghost, so whatever. Speaking of ghosts, oh wait, let me show you the wallpaper first. So I got this sample. I think you can see, it's kind of like, can you see it's like textured? Like a linen, it almost looks and feels like linen. And I feel like that will go well, but let me know what you think. Whether that's playing it safe too much, I don't know. And speaking of ghosts, I've got my little notebook. I have done loads of research on the history of this house, and I've been to the library lots, and I love it. And I love going through kind of the old archives and the old history of the house. And I found some really, really interesting kind of like lineages of families. So I've traced the house back to 1790, and the earliest back that I found was of a family in 1827. I couldn't find any earlier than that, but I guess it's because records didn't really exist then. Then I found one in 1831, who's a different person. And then from 1885, the same family lived at our house all the way until 1949, I think. Yeah, which is pretty cool, isn't it, when you think about it? So there was a dad, and he was the farmer. He was listed as the head of the house on the 1885 record. I could see he had a son that was born here, and then in 1888 he had a daughter who was born here called Annie, which is really weird because when you think, it sounds a bit silly, but it makes me a bit emotional sometimes, thinking, oh my God, so little Annie will probably have learned how to walk on those floorboards if they're original. Like how exciting is that? And if she didn't, if they're not original, then they're probably Victorian. In which case we've got the same son who was born in 1885. He stayed there, so he inherited the farm, and he had his daughter in 1923 here and another daughter in 1925 here. So it's just so amazing to think that these little children were here. And I followed them along. I kind of like followed a few people. There were masses and masses of, I mean, there's loads in here, but there were also lots of people living in this house in terms of like servants. They used to have big families that had loads of children. So it might be typically like kind of like the farmer, his wife, then maybe about 4 kids. And then they would have 2 domestic in-house servants who would help with domestic duties. And that's what their job was listed as on the census records, and then they would have 2 farmhands who were usually males who seem to live. What I seem to have found is possibly another dwelling that doesn't exist anymore, which is called a hind house, and I've done some research on that, and it's where servants used to live. I'm going to go soon, and I'll tell you all about it. I'll take you guys with me. I'm going to go soon, maybe in a couple of weeks, to another archive place where you've got to actually book an appointment to go and look through, because I want to find the original blueprints or floor plans for the house. I think that would be so cool to find out what it used to look like and how it's changed, and if there was another house where the servants used to live back in the day. So yes, I found loads, and it's so beautiful, and it makes me, in a way, we already love this house, but it's made us more attached to the house, because we know we're a part of like its story, which is really nice, isn't it? Like, it's just really cute. I think it's, and if there are any ghosts, let's be friends. Do you think, I was just saying before, do you think it makes you emotional a bit? I said it, we love the house more, knowing we're part
Yeah, it's
of,
good to know about the history, yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you imagine lives gone by, don't you?
Yeah. And it's weird to think, we've done some research on this room, haven't we? So we originally used to think this was going to be a cigar room. I think we're like a room that the men would have come into. But actually, when you look at the outside of the house, it's not symmetrical. So you've got the front door and a room to the left and 2 rooms to the right. And the front was more of like a statement, wasn't it?
Mm.
So because this room isn't off the hallway, we think this may have been the original.
Wasn't it where the children would have been like taught stuff?
Yeah, it had a name, didn't it? And I forgot what the name was.
Don't know.
Like
If we remember the name, we'll put it on the screen.
I think it's like a family room, something like that. So this probably would have been where, you know, like the governesses would have taught the kids and had them teaching. And
the living room would have been like, would it have been a formal living room, or would it have been a...
That would have been the drawing room. So that would have been where you would have brought guests.
And the playroom would have been the business room, where the deals were done.
Room.
Oh, where's the deals done then?
Maybe in here as well, I don't know. It's hard to know, that's why I want to go, I've just said I want to go to the archives, don't I, and find the original floor plan of the house.
Do you think that exists?
I don't know, who knows?
I wonder when you had to like make floor plans.
Yeah. I don't know, it'd be nice to see them, wouldn't it, to see, but the way Georgians would work, they would have the main presenting rooms at the front of the house, wouldn't they? And then the kind of hidden rubbish at the back. So like the mucky kitchen and stuff would be at the back of the house. So it kind of makes sense that it thinks, when I've like Googled it and researched it and read about it, that the current playroom would have been the dining room because it's behind the kitchen. But this also could have been the dining room because it's also behind the kitchen. Who knows? I've also found some newspaper articles which you cannot read at all. They are totally illegible. Right. I did write down on the back because I could zoom in online. So that says there, in that somewhere, that our property is to be let, and that is from 1896. And it says, it's a good dwelling, house with other necessary buildings. So don't know what those buildings are, possibly next door, which is now a barn. Monty, behave. This one is selling poplar trees on the grounds. This is from 1948 and is selling the property. So it's been modernised, then a modernised farmhouse. And it used to bring in £645 a year. Wonder what that is now.
Yeah, I wonder.
I have to Google it. And then this one is from 1941, and that's the death of one of the sons who lived here. The lineage, you know, the family that I found. Where you have the main guy at the very top who was here from like 1885 or something. And this is his son, and he stayed here for a long time. That's him dying in 1941. And then that's the last one. Before he died, he was stolen from, there was a crime committed against him, and that's in 1921. It's pretty cool, isn't it? But it'd be good to get them framed or printed off in a proper actual newspaper. But I don't know if you can do that, I'm not sure.
No, it would be good though.
Yeah.
Or even just like one big picture with a few different clippings on it.
Do you know what would be good? If you just pan here, it'd be good to replace them, put them somewhere else, and have them as big historic pictures, wouldn't it? Like a huge, you could have like a huge map in one, like here. Like, cause you can print off old maps That's quite easy to do, but I wonder if you could print it this size and then get like a huge newspaper article, because you can't meet them all, can you?
That would be cool, yeah.
And then another one there.
Mm.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see if I can do that when I go to the archives. Yeah. This is very exciting.
Shanice's got something she really wants to show you.
I'm in a magazine. Like, what is this? This is so surreal. So kitchens, bedrooms and bathrooms, which John keeps singing, kitchens and bedrooms and bathrooms.
I said kitchens plus bathrooms equals a great deal for you.
Okay, so it's got Millie on the front from Belgrave Villa, which is great. And she's got her beautiful kitchen. And then me, little me, I'm in here as a real renovator, real life renovation tips. Here I am. It's funny, isn't it? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of like advice, which is basically, I don't know, read it if you want. Whatever. But how cool is that? I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, it's cool.
When I bought it, I thought like I just need to keep
colour.
this in forever. Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should get your snippet somewhere. Like,
Well, like print it.
Maybe just have it out on like the coffee table.
So just every time a guest comes around.
Yeah, the only page that was read.
Oh, it's really exciting. It's real surreal, isn't it? But I'm just, yeah. Cool to be in print.
Cool, yeah?
Yeah. Very exciting. So if you want to buy one, cool. Millie, Belgrave Villa, me, Shanice, somewhere. God, look at the layers and layers of history on them. Yeah, I think when you send them back, they'll be awesome. Great. Yeah, the black stuff that we've googled, it said bitumen, didn't it? Like tar residue. So do you think that was because of the sealant? Like, is that what you think?
Seems like it said it was a varnish, so they put it on to treat them. But
Yeah,
then
like it's sticky.
it's oxidised.
Alright. Ooh. There's more of that black stuff on it, you can see. But I think we need to sand much more.
Proper sand. That was 120 grit sandpaper, so it wasn't doing that much.
But you can see what they're going to look like. And they are really good, aren't they? Really, really beautiful then. Got the little knots, little like chunks and scratches. If you think of like, I think of Downton Abbey. I imagine, you know, the dog. Yeah. Maybe that scratch there's off a dog toenail. A dog claw from the 1800s. It's very cool, isn't it? Yeah, they're going to look great. Before, bit of sanding, bit of cleaning. After, bloody beautiful.
I know, look, I've got a snail trail.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Totally. Yeah.
I think they'll look nice, won't they? They'll, good price. Let's go buy stuff. Okay, bye. I've got these trees, aren't they? There he is. Oh, well done. That's one in. Although it's plugging out the door, but...
I'll try and put the other one in sideways.
Right, okay. It went in. That's good, isn't it? We've got one in. He's going to go get the other one now. And then we've got nice new plants for outside the door. Because our current ones are a bit spindly. And they don't like the wind. Whereas these are chunky. Got nice chunky trunks. It should be better. Okay. Okay, how is Daddy going to do this one then? Daddy, Daddy. Well done, Dad. Yeah, stones next. They can go in the... can they go in the back, like underneath? Oh, okay. Okay. John. Right, finishing touches, the stones to go in the pots that I've painted to make them look even nicer. You said you think I've done this the wrong way around, don't you? I've painted the pots and now we're going to uproot the old ones and put the new ones in. Which maybe I have, but never mind. It's wet. Slimy, that one. Okay, well done.
Put that back in.
Alright, okay.
It's red, isn't it?
It's a seat now, but it's not a seat now.
She could pick you up, and she can lay you down, or roll through like thunder, and then quick skip town. Well, she's a white God made me, and put you in my hands. Well, she been known to take a match to your best laid plans. You see, I got this melody, but can't keep no time. Yeah, I got a head full of words and can't none satisfy. Well, I got this rhythm moving in my heart. Oh, but no end to show, and it's tearing me apart. Well, she can bring me laughter, she can make me cry, and she'll haunt my ever-loving soul until the day that I die. Well, she can bring me laughter, she can make me cry, and she'll haunt my ever-loving soul until the day that I die. That bottle and steady up your hands. Yeah, and with some luck tonight I might just steal a dance. Well, she could play kingmaker and sit you in your throne. Oh, I'll cut you down to dust and broken bones. See, I got this melody but can't keep no time. Yeah, I got a head full of words that can't none satisfy. Well, I got this rhythm moving in my heart. Oh, but no end to show, and it's tearing me apart. Well, she can bring me laughter, she can make me cry, and she'll haunt my ever-loving soul until the day that I die. Well, she can bring me laughter, she can make me cry, and she'll haunt my ever-loving soul until the day that I die. She'll haunt my ever-loving soul until the day that I die. She'll haunt my ever-loving soul. until the day that I die. My sweet darling Katie, though these words are all I give, in your moments of trial, be there no denial that you are what wills me to live.
What are we about to see?
What?
Bucket.
Wow, look at that! Wow.
Wow.
Where's all that water come from?
This is cool.
Good.
What is it? Yeah. Monty, what do you think?
He's off.
Scared. What do you think, John?
I think it's pretty amazing that it's that big, that powerful.
Yeah.
Mummy, I think it's beautiful.
Oh, do you? It is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Reminds me a bit of Scotland. Wow. Pretty awesome, man. Oh yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
Awesome.
Wow, look at you. You're the queen. Cheese. Monty, say cheese. Yay. Right, let's go for a gander through the woods and talk about what we've realised renovating a 250-year-old property. So for me, I've realised that nothing really goes to plan. I kind of thought when we first bought this place that it worked a bit like a checklist. I thought you'd plan a room, you give it a timeline, then you move on to the next thing, and probably naively thought it would be a hands-on process, definitely, but like an organised, methodical process at the same time. But with old houses, there's always surprises, and that's actually part of the fun, and it makes you like want to keep going. So yes, it can be draining at times, especially when you think a job will take 6 weeks and suddenly it turns into 6 months like our hallway did, because you discover things like leaks or mould and something that needs to be fixed. And then before you know it, the job list grows and the budget has obviously had to grow along with it. For John, he's picked up loads of DIY skills that he never had before, because when we moved in, neither of us really knew what we were doing, but now he's learned carpentry, bits of plumbing, some basic electrics, and he's even learned how to make a skirting board for £2 when we realised that we had a patch missing. And he'd happily admit that a lot of that learning came from making mistakes, because when you renovate, things don't always work the first time. Like sometimes you cut something wrong or you install something and you realise that you do it differently next time, but then every project that you do teaches you something that makes the next one better. One more thing that I've learnt living here is how much my style has changed. Because before we lived here, we lived in a new build. A lot of my style was kind of modern, very curated and clean finishes. And I just thought that's what I liked. But then living in a house that's almost 250 years old has completely shifted that. And I've realised that I'm more drawn to thrifted and vintage pieces now, things with history and character. And I actually love mixing old with the new and adding pieces that feel like they belong to the story of the house rather than trying to make it something it isn't. You may have seen a video I did the other week where I did a full house tour and showed you one of our scariest rooms, which which is the laundry room, there are probably a lot of lessons to be learned from that as well, because there's a big patch of damp from a drain pipe leak and the window is rotten. No one even sees that room, so it's not been a priority, but potentially it's causing a bigger problem. Yeah, it's very dense, isn't it? Would you stay in there overnight with a tent by yourself and you knew there was somebody on the loose?
On the loose, what a gun.
I don't know. Just look at it, it's so spooky. Would you stay?
We should put 2 people in. One person on one side, one person on the other side.
Would you stay in there for £1,000? Well, there's somebody there.
What do we are on about? I'd stay in there just for jokes.
Well, yeah, I think it's quite scary.
Me and Emily would, wouldn't we?
Would you stay in there, Emily? Would you stay in the woods? You want to go in?
At night with all the noises.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. The night time would be real creepy, wouldn't it? Right, we need to find the rest of your things on your map. So what have we got left to find, Emily? A star?
Yeah.
Anything else? What have we found so far then?
We found moon.
The moon, yeah, anything else?
What was the type of star we did find?
You found Saturn, very good. Anything else?
The shooting star.
A shooting star, very good.
Rocket.
And a rocket. Wow, so we just need to find the normal star now, is that right? Okay. Emily, what letter's on the star then? Well done, it is an X. You are so clever. X marks the spot. So we've got them all now, so now we need to figure out what the missing word was. One of them just fell over. Monty's dragging me, he's trying to kill me.
Cheers!
Cheers. Cheers.
Probably nice to do with that.
Magic. Yeah, it is nice, I like it. It's really cool in here. I know, yeah.
Princess in a castle.
So you pronounce it peel. Peel.
This is Mangy Head.
Emily, do you like it in here? It's cool, isn't it? Cool place. I got the Peel Craft. Their beer. Yeah, it's nice, yeah. Do you want to try it?
I thought it looked like a cafe, but it was a wall too.
It's more like a castle, isn't it, than a cafe?
Yeah, I wanted a cafe,
Yeah, nice.
Nice, yeah.
but it was like a...
It's not a cafe, is it?
It didn't look like a cafe to me.
Doesn't look like a cafe to me. What does it look like to you?
Whoa.
Well, that's a big crisp. What does it look like to you?
It's what it looked like. What it looked like something I thought it'd be.
But what do you think it looks like now, when now you're in it?
And it was beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's cool, isn't it? It's really cool.
I like it.
That's good. Me too. Do you like it, Dad?
What's your favourite rural county?
Obviously North Yorkshire. Obviously. What we've done today, we've gone from... You said we went to Weardale, Teesdale. We saw the River Wear.
Teesdale first.
Teesdale first, then Weardale, and then Northumberland, and now we're in Northumberland. And it is beautiful. Corbridge is really nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's cool. What's your favourite county? Say it. North Yorkshire.
Yeah, it's got to be North Yorkshire.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you do want to see more videos, I post videos every Sunday. And let me know what you think we should tackle next. We obviously are doing the living room, but should we try at the same time to do the laundry room, even though it's going to cost about £6,000 and no one even sees it, which is very annoying. But is it potentially making a bigger problem? Or should we just stick with the living room because this floorboard discovery is very exciting? Yeah, let me know in the comments and I will see you next week when we're going to be talking about what it's really like the reality of living in a Georgian farmhouse. Have a lovely week, guys. Hola. Hola, chicas. Hola, chicas. I don't know what to say. See you later.